Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Politics Relaxed. I'm very excited to be joined by James, who's part of Genocide 8020. And I mean, let's get straight into it. So, first of all, what is the campaign you're currently, or we're currently doing, actually, I should say?
Genocide 8020 is a student-led group which seeks to raise awareness both about genocides in the past and current genocides going on today.
And what activities have you done to raise awareness so far?
So far we are coming to the end of our Never Again campaign. So we've been creating short films, making displays, interviewing activists and academics, as well as asking people around the world to contribute to our project and join us in saying never again to genocide.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, what kind of constitutes a genocide?
So in 1944, Raphael Lemkin defined a genocide as an internationally recognized crime where acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnic, or racial or religious group. These acts fall into these five categories: killing any members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about the physical destruction in whole or in part, and imposing measures which intend to prevent births within the group, or finally, forcibly transferring children of one group to another group. So, like, that's the true definition. And if we think about those, we can really see how many genocides are currently going on in the world today that are just not being recognized internationally, by the UK government especially, but by all governments around the world. And so that's really the message of our project, is to try and raise awareness of what's going on, as we often, or many people, I know we did a survey of our schoolmates, and
Hmm.
they really struggle to mention any genocides except the Holocaust. And I think
Yeah.
that's the big problem, is we see this as a thing in the past, less so in the present.
Hmm.
That's really the message we're trying to get across.
Yeah, and talk to me a bit more about the phrase "never again" because that's the one that we're using in this campaign.
So the history of Never Again and the slogan that we're using for our project is actually comes from quite an interesting story about Gela Sexstein.
Mm.
She was a Polish artist, very talented and very well known. Um, and unfortunately, during World War II in 1940s, she was sent to the Warsaw Ghetto by the Nazis just because she was Jewish.
Mm.
In the summer of 1942, the Nazis began to send hundreds of thousands of those crammed and starved in the ghetto to their deaths in the Treblinka extermination camp. So on the 1st of August 1942, knowing that her life would probably soon end, Geller wrote her last will and testament. She included these poignant and powerful words, which we now use to raise awareness: never again.
Mm.
So, after the Second World War finished and the true horrors of the Holocaust were revealed to the world, most of the world countries signed the Genocide Convention,
Yeah.
which they said never again to genocide. And our message that we're trying to get across at the 70th anniversary of the Genocide Convention is that this hasn't happened at all, and these atrocities are still as numerous as they were ever in the past today, and in fact even worse.
Yeah, and this is obviously a campaign that I've worked on, I fully support. So how can people help? How can they get involved?
So it's a campaign we really want everyone to get involved in, because
Mm.
we do think it's a truly global issue, and I
Yeah.
think it's something that everyone can get behind. We really appreciate any messages, any reposts of our content. If you follow Genocide 8020 on Twitter, they will keep you very informed with and teach you a lot about past genocides and current genocides. So if this is something you want to support, just educate yourself, look at these resources that we've posted, and also repost them, and share a message with our never hashtag never again.
Yeah. And also on Wednesday, obviously, we're both going to be going to Parliament. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what's going to be happening there?
Yeah, so on Wednesday, our genocide awareness group is going to be going to Parliament.
Mhm.
Um, we're hoping to speak to many MPs
Yeah.
about this project, see if we can teach them a little bit more, and also work with them to see if they can support us. So it should be a really interesting experience personally, but
Mm.
also I really value the opportunity to speak to other experts in this, in this subject, and
Mm.
really see if we can share the message and keep working towards our project goals.
Great. Thank you very much, James. I appreciate you coming on. Thanks to you for watching the video. And I do hope you will go and support the campaign. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.